Okay, so I'm going to throw a 25-pound bowl. This is porcelain. It's number 16. Miller. Yeah. So the centering is all the same. You know, keeping your arm against it for leverage. Moving it up. And continuing to bring more clay up. And breathing. And then coning down is pushing forward. And catching it with the right hand. And because of how large it is, it doesn't need to be centered, you know, that many times. You're going to do a lot of the centering when you pull up. So as long as it's close to the middle, you'll be okay. So I'm going to open it up with one hand over, starting the dent with this hand. Then I'm going to kind of move the pressure to the side of it so I'm not squeezing like that and causing small nerve or small tendon damage. And I'll push with my thumb also. And that'll open it up. Continue. And then you want to check, because it's hard to tell how deep it is, bottom. So I'm pretty close to where I want to be. And then the first couple pulls are actually going to be with, the first couple pulls are going to be with the heel of my hand at the bottom, squeezing against the inside hand. And that's going to get the clay up enough that I can start pulling with the normal crampy finger. You want to move up as slowly as you would be normal pulling. It's not any quicker. As you get to the top, compress it. It's called tunnel centering. So I'm squeezing, pushing back down, and getting it even. And start with another pull. Again, pushing the clay in the bottom up and into the wall. This is setting up the wall for an actual pull. So we haven't really pulled yet. We're just kind of doing the other part of the centering that we can't do while it's at a big cone. Making sure I pull up and out in a V and out in a curve. If you pull out in a curve, it's going to have more of a tendency to collapse just from its own weight. Now I'm going to start doing real pulls, getting underneath that clay, squeezing from the inside and outside, and moving up. You want to leave the top as thick as you can, you know, within reason, because it's going to stretch out and have more room to go than the rest of it. It's important too that you keep all the surfaces wet, and because it's a bigger pot, it's going to take more water to keep them all wet. Because the sticky part at the top of a pot will pull it right apart, or not pull it apart, but pull it off significantly. Just another pull at the bottom. top is about as thin as I want it now, so I'll just keep pulling from the bottom. And then this last pull here, I'm going to spread out the top, and this will keep the rim from changing shape as I give the rest of the bowl the shape that I want. Because it keeps it round. If it was straight up, as I pushed out below, the whole bowl would flex. So scrape the slip off the outside to stop it from soaking up more water. Roll that edge out. And the inside will start to shape. So I've got a divot in the bottom that I'm going to push out. Again, because the shape is starting to catch up with that wrinkle or that rim on the outside, I'm going to push the rim out again. Let's get to the top here. I'm going to put the rib between, or put the clay between two ribs to keep it compressed. Same at the bottom here. I'm going to try to compress some of that. And then to finish it, I'm just going to clean up the edge. That's it.